Hi, welcome to BNS About Movie.
What?
I am Sam.
This is Becca.
We watched two movies tonight, and one was about Bad Ronald. It was about a guy who his mom died, and he killed a little girl and a meddling old lady, and was stuck in a house.
Mm-hmm.
The second movie was Lights Out, which was about a bunch of people. Oh, don't breathe. Don't breathe. Same thing.
Lights Out. We already saw.
Yeah. The other one was Don't Breathe, where a bunch of people break into a house and can't get out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Disastrous.
Bad Ronald is really short. It's about an hour and 10 minutes.
It's like a 45-minute school movie.
You know, like when stuff happens in movies and you're like, I just wish this movie would end. Bad Ronald doesn't even really ramp up and you're like, oh, it's over? Okay.
Oops.
I could watch that creepy son of a bitch in a room drawing pictures of princesses. A good like 5-minute sequence.
Mm-hmm.
I could watch it all night.
I know.
Him eating a candy bar creepily.
It's only 8.
He makes the whole movie. The movie is him. When the movie brings other people in, it's not good. Also, so Don't Breathe. This movie moved really quick. This movie was not afraid to show some interesting gore. It's by the same director that did the most recent Evil Dead. Becca instantly picked out that it was shot in Detroit.
Because I'm from there.
Except then the rest of it was shot in Budapest.
Detroit looks a lot like Budapest.
Yeah.
Okay?
Like Budapest, when I think of Budapest, I think of the adopted home country of Rocco Siffredi.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it is where life is cheap.
Yeah.
Or Detroit. Tina's sleeping. Mm-hmm. Teen said, his review of this movie.
Not enough dogs.
Finally, a dog shows how smart he is.
That's a killer.
And the dog is not treated like an idiot. The dog is nearly constantly till the end of the movie, outsmarts humans.
Mm-hmm.
The dog does some amazing stunt work.
Yeah.
The dog does things you don't expect a dog to do. And the dog is treated heroically and is not killed. The dog lives. Angelo gives Don't Breathe one of his highest recommendations for a dog-based movie. However, he would like it to be that the dog kills everybody. Angelo says that he feels that he looks like the dog from the movie. He may be as big as the dog in the movie.
What is that, a Rottweiler? No.
It was like a big Rottweiler kind of dog. Kind of like one of Angelo's many girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Who loves him. We have a great picture of Angelo with a Rottweiler. Angela's scared shitless, and this big Rottweiler's nuzzled him trying to kiss him.
He's an 1/8 of her size.
I know.
Not even maybe a 1/10.
She loves him, though. Mika. She was like, hey little guy.
Hey, little
guy. I'm young and you're old. Let's get something going. He was like, you're a big dog.
She said, hey, little professor.
Hey, little professor. I'll be your student.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no.
No, I just want to sleep.
There was some interesting directing in this movie.
Yeah.
There was some actual gross stuff in it. The semen stuff near the end, pretty awesome.
I didn't expect that.
No, there's a lot of unexpected, like, oh, geez, kind of stuff in it. Was that girl supposed to be, the little girl, supposed to be her daughter or her sister? I assumed it was her sister. Her sister, okay. She had her mom was great.
Yeah, sucking dicks out of the corner.
Yeah. Is that how you're making your money now?
Yeah, doing a little of that.
You know what I liked is, like, here's what's great about this movie. It's like, you know what?
Sam Raimi was the guy on the couch.
Was it really?
I think so.
You know what's funny? Where they were like, what if the guy on the couch, we have to show that he's a bad boyfriend.
So
what if he
smokes?
What if he smokes and has swastikas all over him? Yeah. Oh, okay. I think that'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't think this was bad. It just got, by the end of it, it's the inevitable final girl thing where it just gets stupid. It kind of descended into cliche near the end. Mm-hmm. If I was in a theater, I'd have been pretty pissed. I mean, I don't know. What do you give Bad Ronald? I give Bad Ronald
I give Bad Ronald a B.
A B, yeah. B minus.
B for Bad Ronald.
I give the set direction for Bad Ronald an A.
Yeah.
I give the movie a low B. I give Don't Breathe a C. A B minus, C plus.
Yeah.
What do you give it?
A C.
You would not buy this movie, would you? No.
Like, I'm glad we watched it.
Yeah.
It's better than some of the ones we've seen.
Yeah, it was better than the other one, Lights Out. It was better than The Gallows. It was better than nearly all those crappy movies that I've seen. Let me do a little research into this. Don't breathe before we're done here. By the way, Bad Ronald is based on a book. Mm-hmm. It scared a lot of kids in the 70s. I think they should remake it. Who would you cast as Bad Ronald in the new one?
A creeper.
A creeper?
I don't know.
Huh. Well, you know how much money do you think Don't Breathe made?
A lot.
152 million.
Really?
Yep.
That's too much money.
Doesn't say who played the boyfriend. Maybe IMDb will. It got positive critical response. This feels like one of those movies that people would be a little bit way too into.
Mm-hmm. Children, young people.
And people, it was the best horror movie I've ever seen.
It's really not a horror movie.
Jane Levy played the girl in it.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, she was Mia in the new Evil Dead movies.
Oh.
So, the dude, the old guy,
Yeah.
Stephen Lang,
Yeah.
he was pretty good in it. I liked him a lot.
What
He
else
was
is he in?
Colonel Miles in Avatar.
What do you say?
He's been in a bunch of stuff. I like the work on his eyes. It looked really creepy. His eyes were all screwed up.
He did. The monkey's paw.
I was in the monkey's paw in grade school, you know.
Yeah, I know. You were the monkey.
No, I was the.
What were you?
I was the old colonel. I always played old men in plays.
That's because you are an old man.
No, that was my niche in high school. When I was in 7th grade, I played an old plastic surgeon that remakes a girl's face in a musical. I kiss her and then I have a heart attack.
My baby.
And then
He's been in a shit ton of things.
I was the army guy who gives the couple the monkeys.
He was in an episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, really?
Played a criminal gun shooter.
I was like, do not use the monkey's paw. I am
in Gettysburg, Tombstone.
Huh.
Guilty as Sin. Babe Ruth TV movie. He played Babe Ruth.
Huh.
The Equalizer TV series.
This is gonna be my new thing I do to my wife.
Manhunter.
I'm gonna follow her around the house like the blind guy from this movie and just go. Whoa.
You know who he was in Manhunter?
Who was he?
So remember the guy in Red Dragon who what's his name who died played?
Yeah.
Philip
The
Seymour
reporter.
Hoffman.
Yeah.
That's who he played in that.
In the original one.
Yeah, I'd have to see it again.
Oh, okay. I like the original one more
Yeah.
than the remake. What do you think?
Yeah.
The original Manhunter is really good. It feels really fake because it's all soundstagey.
Yeah.
I love that. I love when people do that kind of stuff. Let me see the trivia
I'm looking.
on this movie.
Seymour.
Trivia.
Oh, that's his trivia.
What's his trivia?
Too much.
Too much. I don't.
He
This
graduated
podcast-
from Swarthmore College in Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
His 4 kids.
Oh.
He's narrated numerous audiobooks.
Oh, that's good.
Who's Billy Campbell? Whoever
The
he
guy
is,
that
he
played
shared a
Rocket-
house with him.
See the guy who played Rocketeer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why have we not? We don't own Rocketeer.
No, I haven't memorized.
It's a great movie. Mm-hmm. That's one of my saddest things is that movie didn't do well.
They have quotes on here from him. This guy has more trivia than most of the movies we look up.
This movie's gonna make him a big star. I think.
I know.
Like, can we get you in another movie where you play a creepy blind dude that stands weird in the hall
Yeah.
and does like weird walking moves?
3 dogs played the dog.
Oh, really?
Athos, Aster, and Nomad.
Angela said they're all great actors.
Pieces are not appreciated.
They're not appreciated. That this feels like a real breakthrough for dogs.
Stephen Lang only has 13 lines of dialogue in the whole movie. He wore contact lenses that greatly restricted his vision, particularly in low light. The other actors in scene taking place in the dark wore lenses that made them look like they had dilated pupils, but also greatly restricted their vision. Film's budget was less than $10 million. 2 months after its release, it grossed over $140 million. The street where the old man lives is called Buena Vista. In Spanish, this translates to good sight. It says, the old man is blind.
Oh, really?
Ew.
What?
The hair accompanying the contents of the turkey baster was director Alvarez's idea. He said he cut it from the assistant director's head, planted it there, and felt it added to the realism.
The hair on the turkey baster?
Yes, there was a hair floating in there.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah. The film was originally titled A Man in the Dark.
No, they got a better title.
Yeah, the dog was played by 3 different dogs.
Yes.
It was not the name. Don't Breathe was not revealed until they played it at the South by Southwest premiere. Ew.
What?
The contents of the turkey baster said he used the same contents the X-rated film industry uses.
Egg cream.
I guess.
Yeah, you usually use egg cream where they used to use...
But wouldn't it just be real?
No. They used to use conditioner, too, on photo shoots, where they would use egg whites and then mix them with a little bit of... I think with a little bit of conditioner. Because under hot lights... This is gross, but whatever.
I don't need to know.
Under hot lights, it would melt. It's the same as food styling. That's why I'm thinking that.
Oh.
Maybe I've seen Boogie Nights a few times.
Let's not discuss them Boogie Nights.
Huh?
Let's not discuss them Boogie Nights.
No, I read the making of it and stuff, and there's a ton of stuff that's not in it. So there's a whole, like, what do you call it? Premiere had a whole issue. It was all like the oral history of it, and he talked about all that stuff. Like, he went like, wait, you know, there's a whole other movie. He filmed another 45-minute movie. For Dirk Diggler with different actors before he made Boogie Nights. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, that's how he got his first movie. I think Hard Eight it's called, because of the 45-minute one. If you get the Criterion version of it, you get the whole, you get the extra movie too. Did you see this thing?
What?
The creators of the film had a darker ending, where Rocky was not to make it out of the house. Said the blind man locks her up in a cell, and ordered the police to come. They missed the door of the cell. They thought that was too downbeat. They changed to Rocky escaping, but the blind man getting away.
Oh.
Yeah. That's interesting, huh?
Yes. A baby dog.
Wow, this is creepy.
What?
Fede Alvarez, the director,
Yes.
got the inspiration for this movie growing up in Uruguay. I don't know about his growing up.
Is that where he lives? No.
That's where he's from, yeah.
But
Angela said if there are more dog-centric movies out there and you'd like to bring it up to him. Oh, by the way, they're making a sequel to this movie.
what's it called? Don't Smile.
Don't Breathe 2.
Oh.
I was thinking that when I was watching it. I'm like, you know what? I can deal with this movie. Please don't make another one.
That's what they're going to do.
Why would you? There's no need for a sequel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any need for a sequel. Well, if you'd like to discuss these movies with us, especially Bad Ronald, which we talked a little less about, but it's a kid that lives inside the walls of your house. There's one awesome shot in Bad Ronald. Could I tell you about it real quick, baby?
What?
Whenever the girl's looking and she sees his eye inside the thing,
Yeah.
that part was
Guy.
that part was awesome, though. If you'd like to discuss it with us, how can they do that?
YouTube.
How else?
They can call us.
You're gonna give them our number?
1-800
Bad Ronald.
Professor, sexy professor.
What's our email address?
Don't Breathe 2012.
It's don't breathe. Damn it. It's B and S about movies at gmail.com, and someone did email us before.
It's Don't Teen at 26.
They could, if
48,
you
14.
saw this on Facebook, do it. Hey, and you know what? Give us a iTunes review if you'd like.
Yeah.
But don't say anything mean. I mean, say constructive criticism, but don't be shitty about it.
Wow.
I reread the shitty review again the other day and it upset me even more.
His ears have tons of food in them.
They have food in his ears?
From him dipping them in.
Oh, because he puts his whole head into the bowl when he eats?
Oh, Bean.
Oh, Bean. What are you going to do, Bean? Do you have a dog that has food in his ears? Rate us at Don't Breathe 2012. gmail.com. I'm going to have to make that email address now so that people email us.
Yeah, Don't Breathe.
And what, someone's going to try to send it and it bounces back. Like, you
Don't
lied.
Breathe it.
Dear
AOL.
iTunes, 1-star review. They said that their email address was don'tbreathe2012 at gmail.com. An obvious lie because I emailed it. No one got back to me. Why did I do that review as a young Disney actor?
I don't know. You didn't ask questions, though. Why?
Could you imagine if this was a Disney movie? Oh, we're in an old man's house, and I think he's blind, and I hope
He has a turkey baster.
he has a turkey baster, and he just sliced my jeans up.
Creepy.
He put me inside stirrups. I think it's time for us to go to bed. I would like to thank you for listening to our podcast. Also, do you have a movie you'd like us to watch? We have a request still. We have a... What? This is what I love about my wife. We have a request still.
I'm making noises with teeth.
Here, let everybody hear too. What if we just did a 5-minute mini episode?
15.
I should bring back that episode where Teen answered the Bernard Purvell questions. Do you think if you answered the questions again, you'd get a different answer? Do you think if you answer those questions again, you'd get similar answers? Or different answers?
Same.
You think? You don't think he changes?
What's your least favorite word? What's your happiest memory? What
If you could do anything other than being an actor, what would it be? What's your favorite curse word? Assuming heaven is real, and when you get to the pearly gates and see Dog St. Peter, what would you like him to say to you?
He's like Jello right now.
Interesting, Teen. Your answers have not changed much.
He's in a cocoon of blankies.
I'd like to thank my wife because she got me a G.I. Joe blanket for Christmas
Made it.
that she made, and it's wonderful. My wife did really well for Christmas.
Yeah.
She bought me a movie that we reviewed.
Phenomenal.
I bought her Phantasm.
Yeah.
I showed it to Jay at work, and he goes, "Would your wife even want this?" And I'm like, "Yes,
Yeah.
she would." My baby's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Cleveland.
We're about 6 weeks away from Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That's the only thing getting me through these last couple of days of work.
Yeah.
I came back to work, and the whole time before Christmas, everybody was so excited. Everybody was
Every January.
Everybody was so excited for Christmas, and they said, "I can't wait to get that time off." I said, "I don't want it to happen." Because what always happens is when I come back, the first week of January, I hit a depression, the likes which I don't hit any other time. And I'm miserable, and the first thing I say to my wife when I come, "Well, that's it. I'm getting fired." I tell her this all the time.
Here comes the magic dragon. Yeah. Can I see it? Can I see it?
Angela, do you want to say anything else to the nice people? What's that mean?
No.
Are you ready for bed? By the way, as we recorded this episode, it snowed
A shit ton.
a whole lot.
Someone has to go pee-pees in the snow.
You're going to go in the snow.
He's going to write his
You're
name.
going to be snow dogs.
No.
No? Well, thanks for listening.
Thought of physical activity and teen are not two things that combine most of the time.
Thanks for doing another episode with me.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yes, Bad Ronald.
You did, Bad Ronald?
You are Bad Ronald.
I'm a Bad Ronald.
Okay.
Are you going to come to my
I'm going to
special...
trap you in a
Are
wall.
you going to become my
I'm
princess?
the princess of...
Amarna.
No. Avandra.
Amarna.
Antra.
My favorite line in the whole movie, he was like, Mother, I'm going to start drawing the Princess of Martha. She's beautiful. And his mom's like, no, to do your chemistry.
And your
And
workout.
your exercise. Did you do your... He goes, my exercises are getting easier every day.
I'm going to call you every day and make sure you did your fitness.
Yeah. Did you do your fitness? Now, Sam, you can't let anybody see you.
Yeah.
That lady, when she
We
should...
can wall you in Gatesman today.
That's what it's like.
I know.
I constantly feel like I'm walled into...
I'll just paint a green wall and put it up.
Do you know what I do all day? I send people emails and I look for I'm like, here's this radio commercial you wanted. Here's the basic outline for the presentation next Friday. Here's all this stuff, and I just go a whole day. No one ever. Imagine if you did hours of work and no one ever replied to you. Like your shit just went out into the air and it was like, poof, poof. And then like days later, someone will say, hey, I got that email you sent. And I always feel like an upset ex-girlfriend that sent a text. And I always say, no, I sent that days ago. I said that I meant.
Hey.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Do you want to tell the people that story or no? Do you want to keep that?
I broke up with my husband before he was my husband once.
Yeah.
Because he did that same thing to me.
I was working through a whole weekend and I didn't text her. And
Because what person in their right mind, is that a nice thing to do? Let's just clear that.
No, it's
That's
not.
not a nice thing to do.
No,
What
it's-
was it? It was a stupid thing to
It
do.
was stupid, but I have no excuse.
Exactly.
I was used to being single and stupid.
More stupid than me.
And then, but let's get into the second part of the story. That night, I got a drunken text, and it said, hey,
You were going to get texted anyways. I was allowed to be mad for a little while.
lose my number!
Lose my number.
And I did.
And then,
I deleted her number from my phone because her name used to be Becca in my phone.
what is it now?
It's Rebecca now.
Why can't you write wife for baby?
I like saying Rebecca because it's so formal and sexy. 100% serious. I love seeing your name go up as Rebecca.
Rebecca.
It's like how I tell everybody at work that you're a baroness. Anytime they have to fill out a name tag for you at a party, I'm like, please address my wife as Baroness Rebecca Federoff. And then then the next morning I got a text from a number I didn't know, and it said, do you want to go to breakfast?
Asshole.
And it didn't say asshole.
It meant it.
No, it didn't. It was really nice. It was like, hey, I'm finally up. Do you want to get some breakfast? And I'm like, you told me to lose your number. And you're like, no. Then I tried to hug you at a Target through your car window. And you're like, ah!
You scared me and didn't see you coming.
And then you texted me later and you said, I should have gave you a hug. Fast forward, I was at a G.I. Joe convention. You said, you should come to D's and hang out with me. I said, I would, but I'm at a G.I. Joe convention. And you're like, oh, God, my standards are so low.
No.
I guess I'll...
I married them.
No, whatever. And the rest, after that, is good.
As my dad would say, 30 to life.
You're happy.
You're happy.
Anyways, I guess I'm going to go be a blind man for a while.
Yeah, in the dark.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
And as always,
We'll see you at the movies.